What's up, guys? I'm here to do the review of the latest One Piece episode. This was quite a, well, not episode, chapter. This was quite the chapter, and obviously it's slightly delayed because of, again, issues with timing and my life. However, we are going to do the review of the chapter, and yeah, again, spoiler alert, and I'm assuming you've read the chapter. And so let's begin off with the most important thing in my perspective, which is Bartolomeo. And if you don't know, he's like the vampire guy, and I'm sure a lot of you were surprised when he first sort of came out, and it was like, this guy has to be a bad guy. In fact, I thought at first that this guy was some sort of a new age pirate along with Luffy and the rest of the new age pirates. However, once we looked at it, it was very clear that this wasn't the case. This guy was actually like a I mean, it was a sort of straight up, this guy adored Luffy. And again, spoiler alert, he was, and I'm summarizing here, I'm assuming you already read it. He was this guy who just like was part of a village, was the kingpin of this sort of underground criminal organization which ruled around 150 cities. And so that's how it was. It was simply like that. And apparently he adored Luffy ever since that first moment, when we know, the readers know, that what happened was Luffy's father, Dragon, saved him when he was about to be executed or hanged where Goldie Roger was. And this guy Cavendish, he thought it was some sort of miracle, but in fact it was Dragon who saved him. And so yeah, we still don't know too much about Dragon. I think he's a little overrated as a character. Dragon, he's sort of like in my opinion, some sort of just another devil fruit user, some sort of lightning user or storm user. I don't think he's that strong. I mean, everyone says he's like, as like, a lot of people assume he's as strong as like the Yonko, but I mean, when he was first introduced and up until now, it's like he's simply been the head of a revolutionary party. The only really thing that makes people assume he's really strong is the fact that, well, one, he's the son of Garp, two, he is the leader of this revolutionary army, and three, he hasn't been caught yet. So I mean, there's obviously, as the story progresses, we realize that he does have at least some sort of high level of power, because if you looked at the one instance where we saw him under his command were pretty high level people. But yes, before I get too off track here, back onto the chapter, that was the biggest thing. Apparently this guy adored Luffy, and so that's quite a plot twist in my opinion, because before it was like, is this guy really like, is this just gonna be another obstacle for Luffy? And this guy seems really strong with his barrier techniques. However, now we know that's not the case. He's actually like, he's now on Luffy's side. In fact, it seems like he will do anything to help Luffy, which is very good. And I mean, I know there's a lot of other stuff we can talk about. Again, Chinjiao sort of switching sides too, and deciding to, you know, employ part of his army to help Luffy now. But the biggest thing is the other girl, Rebecca. First off, she's pretty good looking, but more importantly, she is apparently, you know, a typical sort of innocent girl, sort of Robin-esque style, similar to Lucy. I mean, not Lucy, Nami. Nami's just Nami in general. And yeah, my roommate just walked in and he's wondering what I'm doing. But yeah, it's just like it's a very simple story, and it's like you can very much tell that this sort of character has a very simple story. And so pretty much that's all there is to it. It seems like Luffy can like own this girl, so it's not really a problem. And we're pretty much wondering what is this going to do with the story. And it seems like these people are all sort of gladiators who are simply just trying to start a revolution, which will sort of happen during the same time as the rest of the like revolutionary fights going on right now with the dwarves and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna cut it short. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. As always, like, favorite, comment, and subscribe.